just sit here and smile.
Hey, so hi everyone. I'm Lauren from Maui in Hawaii, and tonight, or actually this afternoon, we have Maila, one of our officiants from Maui in Hawaii, and award-winning musician, and we are going to be talking about how to select your ceremony music. And so I thought it was very appropriate since, like I said, Maila is an award-winning multi-talented person, realtor, officiant, as well as musician. And I find that a lot of couples, I feel, struggle to select their ceremony music. I feel like a lot of times what they do is they see what they see in TV and movies, which a lot of times could be outdated or very traditional, and they don't really know um, what to pick or what to do. And I feel like there really are no rules these days when it comes to ceremonies. And I'd like to get your thoughts on that.
Sure, I'm so happy to give my thoughts. Um, I am a musician first, as you know, Lauren, but maybe not everybody else knows that. And I got into officiating weddings because of Lauren and, uh, and because of a DJ slash MC that I worked with a lot. He officiates weddings in addition to being a DJ, and he wasn't available. So he was like, "Hey, Maila, you're here at weddings so often playing music." I started to MC as well. And he was like, "You should be an officiant." I was like, "No." And then he asked again, and then Lauren asked. And so I got licensed and jumped in and started doing it and realized that it was a great marriage for me and a great complement to what I was already doing as an entertainer, as an MC. So that's how I got into officiating. As far as helping couples choose music, just like Lauren said, really there are no rules. And the same goes for customizing your ceremony as a whole. I know for me, my style is really a little bit more casual. We can be as Christian as you want to be. We can be as fun and non-denominational as you want to be. And sometimes I'll talk about your dog if that's important to you, or your cat. And the same goes for music. You can really choose anything you want. Like I had a couple once that, what did they choose? Oh, Man, I Feel Like a Woman by Shania Twain, which I was like, huh, but that's what she wanted to walk. The bride wanted to walk down to that song, and so she did it. And then I've had couples do like recessionals to songs like Breathless by the Corrs. Go on, leave me breathless. And they like to dance like up the aisle after they're married because it's really kind of like a celebration, right? So, I mean, you can really pick anything you want.
Nice, nice. So,
And you can keep it traditional too, like Hakel Bell's Canon in D, Hawaiian wedding song, a lot of people will choose. And these days, I feel like Is Over the Rainbow, Somewhere Over the Rainbow has become even just as popular as the Hawaiian wedding song. It's almost like, a lot of the couples that are coming from abroad to get married in Hawaii, that's the song that they want.
I feel that too, for sure. Yeah. What do you feel, recently has been like kind of like the song or, songs that have been requested a lot?
The song right now is Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis, which is great because that song was already popular for weddings to begin with, but it's made this huge splash or comeback now that Crazy Rich Asians came out, and that was the song that they used in the wedding. So I'm hearing that a lot. And the nice thing is that that version from Crazy Rich Asians was done by Kina Grannis. So that's particularly the version a lot of people want to hear. I know there's another version, it's on a commercial, and I can't remember the name of the singer. I think she was from The Voice or something, but those two versions are very similar. So I have my ukulele, and I can sing and officiate for you if you'd like, if you need an all-in-one. But this is just an example. So I often tell couples, you don't have to pick two songs, three, like don't yourself a bunch of songs. And easy to do is have instrumental songs as your session, and then you the start to go down. I could start singing it. Just imagine how this is for a second, right? And now the bride or I can sing. Only fools rush in, for I can't help falling in love. Playing the wrong chords. Anyway, you get it. That's kind of how it goes with you. And the nice thing about having live music during your ceremony is that we can really custom tailor it so that it times perfectly with when you walk. Because the last thing you want is to be hanging out at the altar while this like 3 or 4 minute song just keeps going and going and going. When you have live music, it's really easy for us to kind of like be engaged with what's going on. And when you make it to the officiant or to the altar, we bring the song to a really nice close.
Absolutely. And I think you're cutting out at the beginning when you're kind of explaining about the music.
Oh,
So
yeah,
if you can just kind of repeat that for everybody, about the
sure.
instrumental as well as the vocals portion,
Oh,
please.
yes. So, a lot of times couples feel like they need to choose separate songs for their bridal party and for themselves. And that's a great thing to do. You can certainly do that. But another really easy way to make things seamless is to pick one song and to have just the instrumental playing for your bridal party. And then when it's time for one member of the couple or the bride to walk down the aisle, then you'll have the vocals come in.
Yeah. Great tip.
Yeah.
Well, sounds
And
good.
then, even you could have music playing during different moments of your ceremony if you'd like. Like most ceremonies are pretty short and sweet. I find that most couples want that these days. Um, you know, Usually a ceremony can, I mean, it can be as long or as short as you want it to be. But there are so many elements that you could incorporate. For example, a lei exchange. That's what we see a lot here in Hawaii, especially our couples that come from abroad. They're like, I really want to do something Hawaiian and make it special since we're here. And I'll recommend often, instead of like a sand ceremony, which we see a lot, to do a lei exchange instead. And that's a really nice touch for bringing two families together. For example, the bride would give lei to her new in-laws and her new mom and dad, and then the groom would give lei to his new mom and dad. It's just a really great way to say, welcome to the family, mahalo, thank you for welcoming me to the family. And so during that portion, you can imagine like the focus is on the lei exchange that's taking place, but it's quiet. So at that time, you could have instrumental music playing. I could pick up my ukulele and just kind of strum a little bit as that's taking place. Um, Even if you do choose to do like a sand ceremony, that could also happen. We could just play some background music during that portion as well.
Yeah. Okay. Amazing. Well, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure and great to see you, even, from afar as we're social distancing.
You too, Lauren. Thank you so much for doing this.
Of course. Aloha and take care until
Aloha.
the next time.
Yeah. See you
Bye
later.
bye.
Bye bye.